Hi, my name is Brodelli, and this is my public access television show. This is The Cinema with Brodelli. And the reason I call it that is because I've always heard the phrase, my life's a movie, and I think that's a little self-centered, because life is just one big movie and we're all playing a small part. I'm not really sure what to say about the show. It's going to be things I see and places I travel and things I find interesting. And I hope you stay along for the ride. Anyways, let's go ahead and start the show. 'Cause this is the cinema with Brodelli.
Hello, and thank you for watching another episode of This is the Cinema. Today we visit what is left of the decaying Desert Inn and Restaurant in Yeehaw, Junction, Florida. I'm Brodelli. The Desert Inn opened in the 1880s as a trading post, which later became a bar and a brothel for cowboys, lumbermen, ranchers, and farmers. And tourists, of course, during the area when most of Osceola County was still underdeveloped wilderness. Ranchers working in the free-range cattle industry in the Palmetto Prairie and lumbermen cutting their timber in nearby pinelands came to the Desert Inn to dance and drink in what is now a skeleton after an 18-wheeler jackknifed and crashed into the building. Only for yours truly, Brodelli, to come get an insider look and explore the wreckage. So buckle in and let's take a look at one of America's If you were paying attention, there was a sign that says you're not supposed to film. But as you know, Brodelli doesn't follow any rules but their own. The Desert Inn. So many famous people have come and stayed here, but only those who have starred in Western films, such as Clint Eastwood and a bunch of Italian and Spanish actors, whose names we cannot pronounce. So, I'll take the liberty of just making up some for you. Spaghetti Formaggio, Antonio Banderas, Kurt Fettuccini, and of course, Juan Spanishman. This episode of This is the Cinema is sponsored by the National Fence Company, preventing us from going inside the actual restaurant since 1993. So it was getting towards evening time, so it was getting a little hard to film. At certain points, you'll notice it seems like the screen has gone black, but be rest assured that I was still filming and we're still together, here and forever. I'll hold your hand and keep you safe in the darkness until the next episode of This is the Cinema. And then from there, you're on your own. Sometimes it's nice to sit in the dark. It gives you a chance to just be alone with your thoughts. Unless, of course, you're having bad thoughts. Then I probably wouldn't recommend being alone in the dark. Maybe talk to a friend. Or if you don't have any friends, maybe talk to a dog. And then from the dark part, we came out on the other side where there was a little bit of light better to see things with, right? In the history of the Desert Inn, it's been many things. Beginning as a trading post, then to a brothel and bar. You used to be able to come here and have sex for $1, stay the night, and get a fresh meal in the morning. Boy, I wish we had service like that at hotels today. And this is the part of the show where Shoe Brodelli starts to commit crimes. Go ahead and start counting them on your Shoe Brodelli crime counter sheet you should have gotten in the mail if you are a Patreon subscriber. So if you look here, they have some kind of machinery. Looks like a tractor of some sort that they probably used to use to keep the grounds clean. But now that there's no grounds to keep clean, they just left it rotting in the shed. Time to check out the motel portion of the Desert Inn and Restaurant, which thankfully wasn't locked off, and the doors were actually open as well, so we decided to take a quick peek. In this room you could find a lot of trash. It smelled like urine and crack, flipped up mattresses and mildew. There wasn't much to see or much to take. It was kinda spooky actually. So I took a quick look around and got the hell out of there. I found some photos in the room. A weird chance to peer into somebody's life I'll never meet. I wonder if they're okay. Or if they're even alive. Or maybe they were a fascist. I don't know. I'll never be able to know. But curiosity got the best of me, so I went and continued looking in the rooms. This one had a bicycle in it, which is kind of strange. There was a lot of what seemed like would have been good things that somebody wouldn't want to leave behind, but they did. And here I am looking at them. Nothing too interesting in them. Just very basic hotel rooms, or motel rather. Some would argue with you on that. Once we peered into the last room and saw a suitcase, I got freaked out and left, because I was worried there would be an interloper waiting to attack me and take whatever little money I had and my life. So, I saw it fit to shut the door and leave whatever mystery left that the Desert Inn and Restaurant has, and just move on. This is Shoe Brodelli. This is the cinema. Goodbye.